Team Liquid's turn to pick.
In time had a 1% chance for victory, pushed it all the way to about 25%, and then LGD finally just shut him down.
Yeah, I see a lot of people saying like,
right.
I want to see what Liquid looks like when they try. Like,
They definitely, I mean, just because they didn't have
Pick.
stuns, they did have really cool synergy, right?
the lineup was still really nice in other ways. That's just what Dota's about. You have to
Entire team
sacrifice
ban.
something.
I mean, they got the Bloodseeker, Venomancer, plus Huskar. They had two cores that do a lot of damage, plus Bloodseeker.
Do I try yelling now? Ah,
Just to get the volume.
yeah. I don't want to blow out anybody's ears. That's not my.
William Lee,
Radiant team ban.
possible. They broodmothered. In their very first
Dire team
series,
ban.
the very first game of the International, they just straight up third pick Broodmother. They're like, what you gonna do? And they won.
That's so silly. You've been wisp-brooded, LGD. Show them what you can do.
Well, they already
You
had
really
one
gotta pick a
answer
hero. You
to
got 10
both of those
seconds
heroes. Tiny is really good versus both of them.
Yeah, 5
Cleave
seconds
damage,
left
burst
now.
damage, initiation.
Man,
Chalice
is so good.
Chalices.
Chalice is so good.
Chalice destroyed on that end.
Played really well. So did Maybe, actually.
Dude, that time where they're having the fight in the dire jungle and he
Yeah.
dips down to that little weird
Oh, the hole or
high
whatever?
ground tree area
Yeah.
and he just beats down the Huskar from that position. That was so.
The positioning from the two cores on the side of LGD last game was just absurd. Replaying it in my head.
Ame and
I mean, Ami, or Maybe. Ami's role was just to kind of get in there. Whereas
Radiant
maybe
team
his
ban.
positioning in that last fight. I mean, they just target fired weird. Like, they didn't really go for him. But that Lina had a Daedalus and an MKB.
turned into a.
It's weird.
Most Selena's.
Normally.
I feel like I'm going to yell at the point in this game because it's going to be hype.
Normally.
Let's hope it's going to be
man,
hype.
Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick
Our
a hero.
players are already hyped. Throwing down the
5
chat
seconds,
wheel
Morty.
as much as
It'll be
possible.
fine.
Nature's
Yeah.
Prophet, Tiny. Where does Nature's Prophet fit into the meta right now? Feel good about him? Do you think he's first pick worthy? Do you
Nature's
think
Prophet?
he sucks?
I don't know. I saw him. Sam H was playing him pretty well. It was interesting how that hero worked.
I mean, the aspect of if laning phase is like super important. Let's say
His
it's
lane
like-
is strong.
Radiant team
Yeah,
pick.
his laning like that seems really good.
The downside of the hero is that you don't provide team fight. Like the
Come on, Dire
thing
team,
the hero
pick it-
does
pick
by
it
far the
good.
best is that he outmaneuvers you.
Yeah.
You want to try to force 4-on-5 fights. Force somebody to just move around, but like Io as a hero kind of counters that concept because you can be there instantly anyways. So you
Yeah.
just always go with a +1 hero with the IO,
10 seconds
and then
to
just
pick
set
your
up halfway
hero,
across
you
the map and chill.
Moron.
You've got to disable that. Literally doesn't
you
work
better
against
pick your
Broodmother.
hero.
Yeah,
5
exactly.
seconds.
You've got, and same goes kind of with sprouting IO for them. Tether away.
Liquid's got 1 stun. That is infinitely more.
And they also have a. What would you call Swallow?
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick him right.
Movement displacement.
Got one of those.
Oh,
which also stops
Terrorblade.
TPs. Terrorblade.
Oh boy. Everyone's just opening up with these picks like do something about it picks.
Is Terrorblade good versus Broodmother?
Okay.
I mean, just heavy physical damage. It's hard to.
You know what's really good?
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
Enchantress
moron.
is so good against Brood.
Oh, they're back. You, Who you, would've you thought? better pick your Who hero. would've 5 thought? seconds.
Well, you're lacking the clear. Deal with the Spiderling. But at least you can.
What, the Ench?
Yeah, doesn't Broodmother manage to get like BK?
Dude, you get I was watching it was EG versus Fnatic in the groups at Summit when
Yeah.
EG no longer had anything to play for. I saw Sumail pop his BKB in Universe 4-shot him.
Go Dire Team, pick him up.
PSG, LGD, the Brewmaster pick up against the Terrorblade. AoE clear against Illusions, nice. Miss percentage chance, good tanky core, good initiator. Works with the Vengeful Spirit. Didn't I suggest that duo?
You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left.
You did indeed.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
I'm on to you.
The analysis, though. That's why you're the best, Austin.
Uh-huh. Tell me more.
That's it. You're the best. What else is there to say? Austin, I think that you're the best caster in this room, not named Blitz. Sorry, man. I wasn't apologizing.
You just
to you.
apologize to the admin.
Yeah.
Apologize.
He could be a really good caster, actually. I don't even know if I can really make that statement.
Normally.
Never say things with such certainty.
You're the best friend I.
Again, admin guy could be cool as hell. Like I wouldn't.
You want to be friends? All right, William. You got competition now.
Radiant Team ban.
Phoenix, big team fighter.
I actually love Phoenix as a hero, even though I hate playing against it. He's so cool. He's like that, you know, like the New Year's disco ball that just comes down.
Oh, Dire Team ban.
Is that what we're gonna say from now on? Instead of the egg explodes. Happy New Year!
Here comes the sun. Crazy hero. They don't have easy ways to deal with that egg either.
No.
It's about positioning.
Yeah.
And just not.
Oh
just
man,
not very good
Rick,
to get on
there's
top
only
of
10
it
seconds
with
left
what
to
they
pick a
have right
hero.
now.
All right. Gyrocopter
5
got
seconds,
banned at
Morty.
first.
It'll be fine.
Who else is getting banned? A lot. We
Go
see Silencer
Dire Team, pick
banned.
him up, pick
I've
him
seen
out.
ET a lot. Weaver. Clink's actually banned in the first 3 here. LGD. What does LGD need? They have initiation. They have pretty good team fight. They've got good pushing power.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
I feel like there's nothing like really major they need.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
Maybe another disable Broodmother.
Yeah, maybe some more catch.
Disrupt is a pretty bad hero.
Radiant Team pick.
Ursa Warrior.
Oh, we're gonna run a support Furion and we're Ursa Bear.
Okay. Could be support tiny as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm presuming they want the tiny against the.
Yeah.
As a
if I'm liquid, maybe you take like Invoker. I don't know.
You really got to pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Why Invoker? Just one. Strong magic demon. Magic damage.
Yeah, something.
Scale slate.
I'd be down with like PL as well.
But then you'd have.
True.
And you'd have to worry about tiny. Or shut that one.
That lags the game. Okay, what about Void?
I thought about Void, but you don't have any damage to throw into. Got Broodmother.
Mm-hmm.
Shut that one.
Didn't have Brood, I would have said. Invoker game.
Mirana.
Oh, you
HQ's
choose
Mirana.
your hero.
Mirana. Okay, I can kind of see it. Gives you some magic damage burst. Stays ahead of the Ursa. Does it beat Tiny mid?
Not sure.
Well,
I think I've seen Mirana like win a bunch of laning phases, but end up losing the game.
ghost thing that's Furion right now.
Talking about.
Into your screen. Of course you don't know what I'm talking about.
I was looking at the screen up there, and I was reading Twitch chat.
See that?
It's important for me to keep in touch with the people.
You gotta connect with the viewers.
Yeah, I saw somebody say, "Can we please pause the game so I can go to the bathroom?" and then typed a smiley face. And that was kind of fun.
I mean, that was
It was cute. I like those smiley faces.
You know,
the-
he was very polite about it. I think we should do it.
Yeah, I like the smiley.
The man is passionate about his Dota. He doesn't want, or maybe he just likes us a lot.
Can't be it. Don't worry, guys. I noticed all of you.
Let them pie notice.
Man, I actually love Twitch chat. What is
So
the
the last two, 41 to 55 or 56.
56? Let's go.
56 plus. Number of ancient camps stacked by 30 minutes. That is a question.
What?
Team with the most runes picked up by 10 minutes. Will a team get the
By
Exodia?
10 minutes.
By 10 minutes.
I think it's easier for LGD to fight around runes. So I'll say LGD.
Okay.
Wait.
We should have gotten this one last game. Total number of teleports canceled by stun by 25 minutes. That would have been like 0.
No, well, LGD had a lot of stuns, you fool.
Morty.
Yeah,
Oh, it's about to start,
All right, so
Morty.
0, 1, 2, 3 plus.
Well, there's Venge. There's
Tiny jumping on.
yeah. By how many minutes is it?
25 minutes.
1, 2, 3 plus. I don't know. There's a lot of people go for these YOLO TPs out. Let's go for 3 plus.
Plus, all right. Action-packed
It's-
game. That's what William wants.
Look at this
Let's see
game.
who's
It
got
just
the
started,
bounty
baby.
rooms. For the sake of my predictions, I believe. So well, but it's a split.
They only need one more by the 5-minute mark. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, by 10 minutes.
Dude, what the heck?
Does not.
What is FY said?
What?
My man.
Why are you freaking out? I literally freaking. You were like, what are you talking about?
My man literally looks like ET Spirit is running into him repeatedly.
You just said, what are you talking about? Like, you're so dumb. And then you, like, 2 minutes later, you have a freak out
Yeah, but
about
when
it.
I ask that question, it makes more sense. Because I'm the analyst.
FY is going to protect his Ame Terrorblades farm by just running transit people. They sure indeed do get the maybe Tiny matched up against the Broodmother. We'll see how that goes. And then at top lane, got the Ursa plus Phoenix of X-Nova against the Brewmaster and GH's. Mind Control going to go for an early pullout, not wanting to get into the early battles again.
Come.
A lot of damage coming out from FY. He is making good work of these treants right now. Getting a lot of harassment onto Kuro as well as Mira.
Venge doesn't really want to be in this lane. It's not easy for him to trade with his support.
No, like, you have no ability to actually deal with the treant.
Yes.
I mean, I guess Wave of Terror and right-clicking them together is the best you got. That's great. Ame goes ahead and pops his Metamorphosis and pushes the heroes back even further.
This top lane isn't too kind to them either. Liquid just might lose 2 lanes. Mid shouldn't be terrible for the Tiny either.
Yeah,
They just win 3.
you should just be able to get a bunch of broodling. Oh, trying to get the kill on Ame! How did that happen? Ame, he was supposed to be owning the lane with this metamorphosis. Now he dies. FY tries to stand his ground and go for the kill on a Kuro, blocked by his own treants, trying to walk himself away. FY turned around and had the fairy fire. He has 10 magic stick charges. That's why he was being such a man there.
I thought Miracle was going to commit for it, but he saw it all the way through. FY was very smart. You know how you collect 10 water charges now.
Lot of Wave of Terrors. Now they pulled the lane back here in this, the off lane for Team Liquid. Chalice is forced to be a lot more farther forward, which means that this gets a lot more harassment damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pick up.
Oh jeez,
FY
Radiant's
gets
courier
it.
just got killed.
Miracle, he tried to leap in arrow for that and has some fairy fire to be able to keep himself alive. Doesn't die to the last shot of FY. Ame makes sure that his support can TP out. He actually cancels and decides against to go for a regular TP so he can use his teleportation ability. Get in lane ever he wants to. Tumba Man in the mid lane, yeah, sure enough, maybe he's 22-11 right now. So it's really looking like LGD could win all 3 of their lanes, excluding that bottom lane death from Ame. That seemed a bit curious.
Yeah, it's not even just the broodlings or anything. Just look at the net worth. This Tiny is 600 ahead of Matama Man right now.
A lot of damage on a mind control top lane. GH pops the fairy fire, hoping to be able to keep mind control alive. He pops a fairy fire of his own. Again, slowed down by the clap. Mind control trying to stay one step ahead of him. Turns around, goes for the hit, but he instantly dies to Chalice and LGH. He doesn't have a tether to be able to get away. And he has no target tether to anyway. Chalice is going to suicide to Roshan. Get back to lane that much quicker.
And this whole Ursa offlane concept is so cool.
Yeah.
Or these offlane players playing Ursa in like various ways.
I mean, it's just such a hard hero to lane against. For so many safe lane carries, especially if you take away like the Van Weaver, for example.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And so far so good for LGD, as they are almost top 3 net worth on all 3 of their cores. Despite the death on this Terrorblade, you've just gone back to farming, right?
Yeah.
Miracle, he's suffered pretty heavily in this lane.
His attack damage is significantly less than the Terrorblade, especially if you go for the Quelling Blades. So this is Terrorblade. Should be able to get most CS, but they do manage to get a magic missile arrow combination on FY, but immediately pop the metamorphosis, and FY turns and fights, and Kuro's stuck inside the trees right now, trying to get the blocks in with the treants. Couldn't quite get ahead of them. Kuro will be able to make it away.
What just happened?
Okay, Kuro, go for the runes.
Try for it, but FY blocks him in, managed to get the sprout, block in with the treants as well. LGD control this part of the map, but they're going to be able to get Miracle as well. Both the kills in the bottom lane. Mind control being chased away by Chalice. Misses that clap.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bounty runes. Mind control and GH got both the ones top.
Does anyone get normal runes?
Chalice still managed to get GH. Just ran him down to that part. Bottom lane. Managed to get the magic missile. Big Starstorm out. Miracle doesn't have a leap anymore. They may not have the damage anymore. Kuro trying to lay physical damage into the high armor Terrorblade. Does have a stun coming up, and that's going to be enough. Finally, the magic damage is going to be enough to be able to claim that kill. Miracle now healed up by GH. FY has to go for the TP out. Leap in. A little bit more. Oh, barely gets the TP.
Gonna run into Matama Man right here. Pinged out a whole lot that they're gonna do. Maybe they'll try to protect the catapult, but in fact not do so.
Seems like ganking this Tiny, 1600 HP already. That we're gonna try and go for okay. It was just a dive into the tower, nothing results in it. They get a magic missile, but Miracle can't really get the arrow. Plus, he is out of lead charges, and he has been for quite some time. He just needs some space to recover.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta
that way
fortify
he can
them. Their structures,
regain
good
the
work.
opportunity.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, because Radiant just
offensive
fortified
as he
their
tries to
structures.
teleport in. the Sprout and the Treants on him. GH will 10 magic stick charges plus the jump on FY. Magic missile does have the range across, though that's gonna protect him, but it's not enough.
Oh boy,
He had stick charges, he had range drop, but it still wasn't enough. Maybe GH dies here. Magic missile. Kuro thought about going for the kill, but now he's underneath the tier 1 tower. Fortunately, the tap not aggro.
This Phoenix is starting to get a little bit low. You can tell that Kuro wants to try to make something happen, but they're just gonna back up, reset. His mind control is now level 6.
Maybe is killing it right. He is 1,100 net worth ahead of everyone, including.
Yeah, he's already halfway to his blink.
Oh, that is a big walloping tree. Man, it's getting a lot of damage. Gets a combination onto Matumba Man. He has to jump away into the trees. Now they get a stun from Kuro, but Matumba Man, the healing salve going, and no levels in his insatiable hunger just yet. Can't really go for the man fight. Maybe. Oh, would he be able to grab this double damage rune, slowing down Kuro as X-Nova, but they have the helping hand of GH to be able to help Kuro get out of there with the extra movement skill. That just leaves us 10 bounty rooms. And they just keep on sprouting him and right-clicking him and forcing him into leaping away. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Leaps away from the Metamorphosis, again out of charges, so Ame now owns this lane. That's Liquid. Gotta be willing to bring some more heroes here. First, it's gonna be GH. Builds up Miracle a little bit. Arrow comes out and nails FY. But the block in from the Sprout prevents them from immediately jumping onto him, but the arrow stun lasts far too long.
I don't even know if he minds these deaths, though. They're gonna do some serious damage to this mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe he's gonna get a blink dagger, and then he's just gonna rotate to this bottom and start going to work.
See, Matumba Man's just... He has to keep his baby spiders out of vision of maybe at all time. Otherwise, he's just going to feed much net worth. To a Tiny who's already ahead, who is already going to be rocking a 10-minute blink dagger and might just be able to find a kill on Kuro as well. The leap in from X-Nova looking to be able to slow down these heroes, but Matumba Man plus GH is a formidable duo that's already killed a support, might just be able to kill maybe as well. It gets a bolt blow with the combination, but it's not quite enough. He's joking around, it will eventually die. Double kill for Matumba Man.
55 HP left.
Leap in, nice arrow, and Ame is executed by Miracle.
Trespasser.
These are kills that should not really be happening, but for some reason are.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now Matumba Man finally gets the insatiable hunger and will feed
Dire's
off
middle
of the
tower is under
Ancients to
attack.
try and get his HP a little there. Chalice alone here in the top lane. Liquid are a trio. Relocate to bottom lane, actually. They're going to try and catch FY, who is going for some sort of defense of this tower. TP in from Chalice almost catches Miracle. Miracle, who is out of leap charges, but does have the helping hand once again of GH. Chalice now has to fight through the Brewmaster Spirits, and that's going to be tough to do, especially with the tables of Kuro.
He's
It's gonna know the Thunder from Ame. Managed to get the save.
Is this a
Well,
vision?
does he roll for this out?
He's
No, he still goes
dominating.
down. Mind Control ends up getting him with the clap. Chalice, he wants revenge, but Mind Control's just gonna be able to TP
Who doesn't
away.
have
They
stuns
have
now?
no stuns. PSG LGD may have gotten the deny on their off-lane tower, but they lose the turn play over to mid lane. The Broodmother dies to maybe.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is
That
under
early
attack.
blink pickup already paying dividends. His timing hasn't really been slowed down, even with that death that he had in mid.
Yeah, he already had the Blink Dagger bot at that time, so wasn't a painful death. They have so much aggressive vision right now from LGD.
Radiant's middle
He
tower
wants
is
to
under
finish
attack.
up this tower and then start moving. Just start roaming around,
Radiant's
killing
middle tower
things.
is destroyed.
Inline Shadow initiation here in
Radiant's
bottom lane.
tower is under attack.
Be a big opportunity for Liquid. They're going to go for the instant on a Chalice, blow him up, but he does manage to get off the enrage. It'll buy him a little bit more time, but they're just going to kite him back. X-Nova does have the Supernova. He wants to be able to blow it, maybe forced into it. He goes it now, but he doesn't have the fire clearance, but he does have maybe. Still though, Miracle is able to finish off that Supernova. Curl with a nice swap out of the Sprout. Might just be able to get away.
Miracle doesn't have any more
Miracle, that is the big bounty that maybe really wants to be able to claim, but he doesn't have his abilities up in time. The Blink Dagger's not ready to go. Curl finally spotted by the Sprout. Will be a freebie for maybe to pick up, but
I thought he'd commit harder onto Miracle.
Yeah.
There's a buyback from GH though, thinking that maybe there was going to be a chase. No pun intended.
Top lane going from mind control. A lot of damage just from that one swing of overpower charges, but mind control does manage to juke a little bit, but burns out eventually. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Miracle
There's just fights everywhere.
FY.
I don't think FY anticipated the two heroes to be as full as they were.
Relocated to the mid lane. He actually already blew his branch, and now he's going to be stuck. Combination on it. GH isn't quite enough to be able to get that kill. Liquid are so deadly with the IO as they manage to force you to split apart and see these strong cores as individuals just outnumber them, bring them low.
Under attack.
This is such a cool way for them to play right now. They've got good global presence. They're hitting back, making good use of their supports. GH doing a very good job with those buybacks.
They are still losing map control though. Chalice
might as well save that energy.
They're getting back a little bit of it. They're going to lose this top tower, which is going to open up the Roshan. That's the scariest part right now for Liquid, is you have to stay around this area.
Towers under attack.
Once you lose your tier 1 mid and your tier 1 offlane, Roshan becomes very susceptible.
So what are the two plays that these teams are going to track? How does LGD open up the Roshan pit, and how does Liquid protect that?
You send FI just bottom constantly, push him out with treants.
Just one of those, like, he pushes out the lane, if he dies, we're going to take Rosh. Oh, jump in from maybe, but Miracle's a little bit too fast. Does manage to leap away ahead of the Avalanche. GH will find an Invis room bottle. That is always nice to have. Mind control. Does he have Blink Dagger coming in? He does. There's a big initiation tool for Liquid that's been missing since LGD. They've been the ones with all the initiation with the Blink Dagger on Ursa as well. Speaking of them, they just smoked up. They're actually going to TP up to the top lane. They see a pretty valuable kill. FY's going to bait it up and to get the toss combination on Miracle. Leads forward, hoping to be able to kill FY, and he does do it. He gives up his life to make sure the support dies, knowing that he didn't have the leap charges to get out anyway.
All in commits for that. Does get the kill, like you say, but not the kind of trades that you want to make at this point. Not when you're giving up sprees. There's a Blink Dagger now, though, on the Brewmaster.
Oh, they know where Ame is. They're going to go for it. Can he get the stun in time? He stops the TP. Ame now has to try and get some sort of Sunder play. It's not going to happen.
Not even close.
Normally.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking
about? That's all thanks to these laning wards that they have.
Radiant's
in
bottom
this
tower
bottom
is
lane.
under
Liquid
attack.
again. Same situation as LGD earlier. They go for the super aggressive vision at this point.
Oh, jeez, bro. Radiant's bottom tower just got denied.
GH does manage to deny that tower. Tower bounty. LGD need to be able to keep that march moving forward. Can't let Liquid control the net worth. Ursa and Tiny need to be able to buy that space. Branch comes in. Poof. Fighters disappear.
Tiny's kind of buying space, but Brood is doing Brood things and has now effectively caught up when it comes to net worth.
Dire's top tower
Has the defusal now. She's really scary on the map. Gonna go for the Solar Crest next,
that force field
which
leads
is
me to
just a
believe
good
that
item
Dire
against
just
pretty much
fortified
everyone
their
LGD's
structure.
lineup.
Yeah.
It's really good against the Ursa. Evasion's always been good against Ursa because he doesn't like playing for MKB.
Smoke up. Heading into the offlane jungle. They may run into Matamba Man here. The Moonlight Shadow goes out though. Liquid, perfect time for them to back out.
Oh, jeez, Morty, they're going after Dire's
They'll
bottom
take
tower.
away some of the vision though of Liquid. They saw how fast Liquid made it next to that
Get up on out of
The
here.
answer would have been vision. Top lane.
Dire's bottom
Miracle
tower's under
barely
attack.
managed to leap himself away. The Terrorblade almost finished him off. FY's going to try and come in, hoping to be able to slow down these heroes with the Sprout. As they just keep moving forward with Ame with the Metamorphosis. He swapped back, unable to get himself away, while Chalice finished off GH's Wisp. So both the support give up their life to be able to save Miracle. That's going to be TP stopped.
Under attack.
Miracle gets some damage onto Chalice. Poke, poke, poke. Because bottom lane is being ratted, not by a Broodmother, but by a Broodmaster.
Tower's under attack.
Gets a bit of damage onto the tier 3.
I didn't even realize that he had gone that far in.
Yeah.
Did you?
Not until I called. Ooh, that it's caught the Furion.
This bottom lane, now it's maybe's turn. It has to be maybe your FY that shoves this out. And mind control, thinking about Roshan. So now that it makes a lot more sense why Matamba Man went for the build that he did, going for the Solar Crest.
Yeah.
Because they see the Ursa lineup, they see that their tier 1 mid, their tier 1 top option taken, so they go for it themselves.
So they push out the bottom lane to try and open up Roshan for themselves, which is a good way to kind of counter Ursa. But it's kind of interesting. Can they actually do it though? Because they're a strong team fight from X-Nova, but looks like they can't get in there. They try to jump in. The Aegis already got the Supernova on the outside of the pit, but Matamba Man just rolls over it in the lead for Miracle. They quickly finish off that egg, and now Chalice is left alone against too many of the Liquid heroes. LGD, they just threw their heroes inside of the pit without any backup, as maybe was still trying to contend with this bottom lane. Oh, we got a tornado. Can they catch him? No.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Can't go for that bottom lane. They're going to be able to relocate onto FY, tries to go for the TP out.
Poor FY. He is doing what I asked him to do though, to play this bottom lane for the rest of his team so they don't have to go there.
But he is getting countered by the Wisp, just like
Dire's middle tower's
Yes.
under attack.
It's a give and a
Dire's
take.
middle tower just took a big beating. It's gone.
Man, this great laning phase though has just kind of been ruined.
Yeah. They needed a strong laning phase to be able to just kind of persevere through the tough mid game. Buy time for Ame's Terrorblade. But now, Liquid, well, it looks like they're beginning to get some control. They have a 3k gold lead. Will it be enough? See what they do. This Aegis, Matamba Man hit inside the tree is going to start going for maybe go for the TP out, swap or stun. Either one will stop that TP. Wait. And this time, I mean, this was supposed to be maybe he was supposed to take over the game. Instead, yeah, he's just becoming food.
And he's getting kited now. There's a lot of different ways to control him in fights. And his burst isn't as effective. Like, their team fight still lacks. We talked about the issue with Nature's Prophet as a hero still.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to pull people away, but they're not looking for fights on other sides of maps. FY is just, it's more just like FY shows up in the lane, then they kill him, then they take another fight.
Dire's top tower
Also,
is
do
under
we
attack.
win our rune bet?
No.
Dire's top
Liquid
tower is
got
done for.
3 of the bounty river.
No, they got 2.
Minute 5. Well, it says 5 bounties, so I don't know. I thought it got split 2 and 2.
Nothing to brood about.
Oh, no. It's most rune.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That makes sense. Matamba Man. Oh, the spiders. Still,
Dire's
though,
top tower is under attack.
even if he's killing spiders, maybe he can't be feeling good about his place in this game. He was once top net worth. A significant
Dire's
lead.
top tower
Yeah,
is
now
under
he's falling
attack.
quite far behind. And
Now-
Miracle's now having the free game where he just goes top.
Radiant's bottom
Look how
tower
farmed
is
this guy
under
is. He's got a
attack.
Mjolnir.
Dire's top tower is
Like
under
they swap
attack.
places.
I wonder what they're gonna build where Dire's top tower used to be.
And he hides out in the bottom lane. It's just hoping that he'll be able to find some space to farm some more, but he has to TP back. Basher now. Chalice. Needs to be able to get the bash on both the... I mean, all 3 of these cores are super elusive. Needs to stop the Brewmaster from getting off his ultimate. Miranda and it's too slippery. The aggressive vision from Liquid does tip them off. There's a lot of heroes off map right now, so they know about a smoke. They still be caught though. Farming through the offlane jungle. They're one step ahead of PSG LGD right now. This could be a huge combo if they can get both of these kills. Just need to move up into the ancient area, but they don't know. They don't have that vision. Place another ward. Spot out Miracle for a moment there. They see the wisp balls as well. Mech is now complete by GH. That is going to make much harder to deal. Liquid, they see how aggressively Ame is pushing out the top lane. They're not going to try and gank him and end up running into LGD as a result.
Just go high ground if you're Liquid.
Yeah, they're just going to go high ground. Or these teams back to defend their bases.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, if I'm Matsu, I'd probably just hit this high ground. You're not that afraid. The nice thing about Matsu's build too is that if you don't go for this super early BKB, you're not all in. Like the timing for brutes still exists past this.
Right.
Because oftentimes when you go for this early BKB, if you don't immediately win the next like 2-3 fights, the game just sort of ends as
Swap back into the air. He's using all combination. Now the vengeful spirit dies, but maybe uses whole combination to be able to get that kill. He can't afford to die here. Back to the tier 4 stun down by Master Earth. Goes down. He's getting swallowed up by members of Liquid. A tier 3 down and by Max.
Ame, look at him.
Ame's just going straight. He's already killed the tier 3. Miracle and GH. They're going to try and fight this out. Ame does have a Sunder, doesn't get a chance to be able to pop it. Back over to the mid lane. The melee Rax is still alive. They're going to come back though. Back in. Now the jump in by Mind Control. Going to go for the kill on the F-line. Leaves it for Matamba. Nobody's dead again. Phoenix. He's dead again. Neither time did he get off the supernova.
Every hero from everyone from LGD is buying back right now. But they're still losing the fight. And Matamba Man's still full HP, full everything. Not afraid in the least. They're gonna go for this Rax. 23 minutes in. This, what is this? Second pick Brood?
Yeah.
Bottom tower.
And it's working. Ursa can't stop it. Not without the supports. Not without the Phoenix. They need that kind of team fight.
They could just, I mean, I'm not sure if they have enough time to go for top. They don't quite have Bruce split, but
frankly, Morty, no.
they're still hanging around the area. That's the important part.
Yeah. Miracle denied all 4 of those range
He would have won us that 15 I think.
inside of the base. Take some shrines on their way out, make that 16k gold lead grow just a little bit more. You can see, I mean, they try and get damage on a Matamba Man, it just doesn't work. And that swap back, that was beautiful. I think it was a swap and arrow, I'm pretty sure. Instant stun. Doesn't let the Ursa do anything. MKB now for Matamba Man. All you can really do on LGD side is look at Ame's items, but he is not looking. Just a Manta trying to go for a Hurricane Pike.
The prize is mine.
Wrong on the...
Really?
Yeah.
By how much?
We only got 2.
It's okay, it's okay.
We're gonna be wrong on Ancient.
If you guys followed us into that, do you get points for that?
A battle point.
Really ruined it for everybody. Chad, I'll take this one. This one you can blame on me. Just send your complaints into @DotaCapitalist.
You know that implies you're like, this one's on me. It implies that every single other one of them is mine.
Yes.
The final push coming in from Liquid. All they need is 1 lane of Rax. LGD got to win like several fights in a row. And they're already losing damage on this tier 3.
They gotta take the fight now.
On FY. Tried to go for the arrow this time. They do miss. And they pop the Metamorphosis with the Supernova as well. Good avalanche stuns on several. Maybe they can kill the Brewmaster before the ult, but he gets it off. Now, whoa, a toss up in the air as he tries to dive on through. X-Nova gets his dive canceled.
Matamba Man's a god.
They're just screwed.
No one's letting him
Swap back. Ame's going to be brought down from his tornado. Managed to pop the Manta. Still going to die. Calls a GG. And that will be LGD versus Liquid. Game 1, it went the distance, but game 2.
Spider-Man is a good hero.
scales. It's got the level 25 talent as well.
That was a second